Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Chippewa County. We're back at work doing a field work here again on this episode. We still have just a little bit of harvesting to finish up here yet. Courseplay is hopefully still working on that, though I see the work tool needs to be unloaded. Maybe I should go check that here in a minute. Anyway, got the Terragator here at the moment, heading up to whatever number field this is here. We're going to start getting some fertilizer on this field here, 31%. Hopefully we have enough for that. Let's see what number field was this here again. This is field 12. Okay, field 12, farm 3. And let's see what's a 26-meter plant. Okay, well, that'll work. Oh, let's see. Where does this starts right back there. Okay, we'll just back this up here just a little bit. And by the way, everyone, of course, as we've been noting here for the last couple of weeks here, we're pretty much getting close to wrapping up this series here. I'm kind of anticipating this being the last week here on this map here. Again, I'm going to plan on, doing some field work here. We're going to get some of the fields, probably not all the fields replanted, but we'll get some of them replanted. And then, like I said, we're going to kind of wrap it up here for this series. Definitely one of my longest running series is here. Typically, again, as I've noted before, don't play this long on a map usually. But, yeah, Seasons mod kind of has a way of dragging things out, as I noted. And definitely not complaining about that. So, this is needs to be backed up just a little bit. Okay. Somehow I've got a suspicion here the tractor must have pulled this forward, because this truck was even with the parking or the waiting point there. That's what we got going on here. We'll get this unloaded here in a minute. And yes, as you can see, just a little bit of corn left here for this field. Since last episode, by the way, I've just been kind of working on odds and ends, getting fields fertilized. Did a little bit of plowing. Speaking of plowing, I want to head to the shop here today, pick up a new plow. The John Deere plow here on, let's see, is plowing on? Yeah, let's see, yeah, there it is. The John Deere plow in this field here, everyone, is just, it is not working out. I don't know if something with a turning radius or if it's the articulated tractor. I don't know, but this plow, I think we're going to try selling it and try something else here because, yeah, just having all kinds of troubles with it. Yeah, if you look at the field here, I don't even know what's going on here. It's just, it's all kinds of wrong. I figured out I was using the wrong courseplay course. Like, oh, okay, well, oops. I loaded the right courseplay course, and it's still, like, all kinds of messed up. So, and then I've had to get it off the fence here a couple times. It wandered off. Oh, yeah, this path here, you can see where it cuts across here, everyone. This is where it wandered off, and it was stuck. And I forget what I got stuck in over here again. And we got some weird, yeah, it needs to go. Needs to go. So, I'm thinking there must be something wrong with that plow, I'm guessing, or like I said, someone doesn't have the numbers right on it. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Or either that courseplay just doesn't like it. Don't know. Okay, let's see. I should be able to unload the truck here. Oh, only 50%. That's hardly worth taking in. Let's, okay, scratch that plan. Or we'll just move the truck back here just a little bit. I think we'll call that good, because yeah, 50%, that's hardly worth taking back just yet. We could probably fit almost the rest of it here in this truck. I would think it'd be real close anyway. And yeah, I don't know what's up with the course play on this field here, but course play keeps stopping. I mean, just literally it stops. The combine will just be sitting there, and the grain cart will just be sitting there. The combine won't be full. It'll be, 50% full or something like that. The grain cart will just be sitting there, just not doing anything. It's like, what in the world, course play, are you doing? You're just standing around doing nothing, literally. You get in the combine, it's like, okay, no, the tractor's not trying to unload the combine. The fact the combine, or the tractor doesn't even have a combine assigned to it, so I don't know. But I had to fix that a couple of times. Now, otherwise this field would have been long done, everyone. Would have had this field long done, but of course it keeps getting stuck, or stopping. And yeah, no, I can't see a reason for it stopping. Like I said, the auger or the grain cart will be like sitting over on the other side of the field there, not doing anything, minding its own business, and the combine will be over here harvesting, but just standing there doing nothing. It's like, okay. I don't know if it's the combine that's at fault or if it's something with the grain cart that's at fault. Like I said, the grain cart will not have an assignment. So at the moment, and you can see it's currently assigned to the S790 here. So that means it's waiting for the S790 to get out of the way, and then it'll remove the assignment. But doesn't even have that. So it's like, okay, well, that's not it then. Because that'll happen sometimes. Sometimes you'll have the assignment on the grain cart here, and it hasn't properly released it. And then the grain cart will, or the combine will get stuck as a result of the grain cart there. But that's not what was happening. So, oh well. Anyway, let's keep on moving here. Let's grab this tractor here. Like I said, we're gonna get the we're gonna get a different plow. We're gonna try something different here. At least that's the plan anyway. We can get it off the fence anyway. Oh, come on now, seriously. There we go. I think we got it. Might as well wash underneath the tractor too while we're here, right? Yeah, sure. Hello, inside's a tractor. Oh, yes. Oh, no, okay, we're good. Thought I was on the fence yet, but nope. Okay, let's fold that up here. We'll take this down to the shop. I'm thinking what we're going to try one is some of the John Deere 915 rippers here. I think we got is an 11 or a 13 shank ripper, something like that. Should be able to pull that with this tractor here, I would think. Or at least we're going to give it a right proper try anyway, see once what happens. The other option, of course, is we can get the old John Deere 6030 there with the international plow it has on it. And that tractor at least doesn't seem to have any problems with plowing. Or that plow doesn't have any problems with plowing anyway. I'm not sure which one. Like I said, I'm not sure which one to blame here. I've got a suspicion something with the plow. Because I haven't had problems with these tractors doing anything else. But then again, this is also the narrowest implement I've tried to use with these tractors. And then, as I've noted before, course plate definitely is not turning as tight as it potentially could. Because, again, you can really pretty much turn on a dime with these tractors. And course plate definitely is not doing that. Okay, we'll just drop that off right about there. Looks pretty good to me. Oh, yes, the old, was this the 4760? Oh, 4640. 4640, just sitting there. Oh, never brought him back from the shop yet, have I? Oh, well. Oh, let's see. That was not a cheap plow either, was it? Yeah, right. Oh, I did sell some soybeans between episodes here, by the way, so that's why we got a fairly good chunk of money here again. Oh, let's see once here. I'm in the plow category. Where's the 915s? Okay, I know I have them. Do I not have them active? Okay, that might change our plans here this episode, everyone. Thought I had the John Deere 915s. I know I have them. Are they under a different category? Ah, that's right. Subsoilers. Okay. Ooh, that's the question. Subsoilers. Will they work, though? Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we shall find out. Not sure. Well, yeah, okay, I guess everyone, yeah, that technical would kind of sort of make sense that these would be under subsoilers, wouldn't they? Because this is why I haven't used them before, when they're not technically really a plow. These are a ripper. A deep ripper. And, you know, that's why... Whoa, my god. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, well, we'll just maybe use it that way. Sure, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I will just go out this way, then. You're gonna behave yourself back there? Bit of a wide piece of equipment going down the road like this. Doesn't fold out, does it? I don't think it does. Let's see what's here. No, oh, this can actually create fields. That's interesting. Okay. So is this going to be considered a plow then, or a subsoiler? Because subsoilers typically don't let you create fields unless you got the mod that allows that. Because as far as I know, there's a mod that will allow a subsoiler to create fields. Don't remember if I have that mod or not. I'd like to say I don't, but I might. Anyway, as I was about to say there, I guess, too, we were at the shop there before we got interrupted there by a wildly swinging ripper there. That, by the way, everyone, is why, you got 11 shanks, and that's why it takes, a 600-plus horsepower tractor to pull this. Because, yeah, it's going really deep in the ground. At least that's typically how they're used anyway. And at least on the surface there, if it's being, well, it depends on how you're using it. It doesn't usually break up the surface a whole lot. It just kind of picks the soil up and then sets it back down, kind of sort of breaking it up, I guess you could say. Usually the idea being is you're trying to break up the hard pan, kind of the pan where your typical plowing depth is at. You're trying to get below that and break that layer level up. Okay, let's see. Let's get course. I think we're just going to start back at the beginning here, by the way. Course generation, field 1. Let's go for like 3 headlands. 7.7. Oh, that's even worse than our previous plow. Let's make it 7.5. Really? I thought this one would be wider. Sure looks like it should be, right? Yeah, okay, and it might only be 7.5. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens here. We'll give it a try. Okay, first waypoint, and drive the course then. We'll see what happens. Now is this, okay, this is going to leave a plowed texture, so I don't think this is considered a subsoiler then. Even though, everyone, it is in the subsoiler category. And yeah, it is sort of a subsoiler, I guess. It's not functioning the way the in-game subsoilers work, I don't think. Yeah, it's actually leaving plowed texture, which actually is what I want, by the way. I do actually want the plowed texture, so that's good. Cool. Anyway, let's we're gonna grab the other John Deere 9620R. Got wheels on it. We got a couple RXs running around too, by the way. If you haven't seen the series before, we got a few larger tractors now. Just a few. Okay, and I believe our 8RX looking 8R there has finished the field behind the shop. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that field is done right. Nope, not that field. That is the field back here. Yes, currently in the cultivated status. Meanwhile, both these fields are plowed. Which actually, does this field need to be fertilized? That field needs to be fertilized yet. Okay, so I should really get the John Deere R4045. Let me grab him here a minute. We're going to head down to the field across from the shop there. Ooh, we're finished harvesting. John Deere S790 has reached the trigger endpoint. That means, everyone, harvest is finished on this map. And as I noted, that is the last and final harvest on this map here. Unless I've missed something, I don't think so. I think we double-checked here a couple of times now. There's nothing else left to harvest. And, yeah, last harvest on the map. Kind of sad to see that go in some ways, but definitely time for a new map, though, as well. Ah, yes, look at all that environmentally friendly black smoke coming out of the R4045 here. Ah, yes. Okay, we'll get a course play course loaded up for this here. Let's see, is this field 10? 36 meters spray. Yes, this is the correct field. Excellent. And then first waypoint. And you can drive the course. Okay, he should be good there. Actually, putting fertilizer down. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, did I not fertilize this before plowing? Oh, okay. So much for that plan there, everyone, then. I thought I had fertilized this field before plowing, which is what I've been trying to do, by the way. I've been trying to fertilize the fields before plowing. That way, once they're plowed, I can come back through and cultivate. But okay, guess I didn't. Okay, scratch that plan then, too. Interesting looking tires on this Coon Cross cultivator here. They look suspiciously not right, everyone, if you ask me. Just saying. Just notice that. Oh, wait, look out. Just noticed something else, too. There's like a funny red spot poking through there. That's probably where the tire's supposed to be mounted. Yeah, that's where the tire's supposed to be mounted. So, okay, the tires... Okay, this cultivator's got some issues, don't it? Okay, oh well. Anyway, we'll just start on this field right here, then that way we can start fertilizing it once we get it cultivated. Okay, there we go. Get ourselves lined up there. And we don't rightly need the core splay right at the moment, so we'll shut that off. And we'll do a little cultivating ourselves here, at least try to anyway. Whoa. Gotta remember, articulated tractor. Okay, there we go. And we can actually move right along here with this cultivator as well. Not sure that's really safe with my driving, but, well. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment, everyone. Sniping Deals was saying, I want to see Midwest horizons, so many fields and possibilities, big equipment, small equipment. Yes, that would be a good map for that. We're actually thinking maybe we'll save that map for multiplayer at some point. We'll see once here. That definitely would be a good map, though. ND Small Town Farmer was saying, go Nebraska lands map and do seasons and cows and a smaller late 90s to mid 2000s for equipment, and then work your way up. That actually sounds like a pretty good plan. As I mentioned, everyone, kind of what I would like to do for the next map, and I haven't fully decided what map yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards like silage and cows. And when I say cows, maybe not so much dairy, but maybe try to do like more like we're doing the meat side of it, right? So beef cows. I'm not sure how well we can really do that, because no matter how you do it, I'm pretty sure you're going to end up having dairy, right? I don't think there's a way around that I know of. Not like back in, was it Farming Sim 15, I think, everyone? Or was it, we got all the way back to 13 for that. Back when we had, like, the breeding barns and stuff like that, I don't think ever really made it to 17, at least not a whole lot of it anyway. But, yeah, like I said, everyone, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Silage as kind of the main one, and cows. As I said before, I always kind of like doing cows. And then it's been a while since we've done any major silaging operations, so kind of wanted to see what we can do to get into that. Brady was saying, great video as always. Jealous of your buttered potato. Yes. Buttered potato with a 3950X in it. Mike was saying, get the Great Plains Turbo Chisel Plow. The 5323. Does a good job. We have a smaller one on our real farm. Let's see, the Great Plains Turbo Chisel Plow 5323. Don't think I have that one, do I? I'll have to maybe go check. Killen was saying, I don't know if you'd be up to it or not, but starting on a logging map and turning it into a farming operation would be cool. I've watched a few others do that. They just, and I just started on my own yesterday. That's a lot of logging at the start, but it's something different. Yes, that is true there, Killen, and I've thought about doing that before. But wow, that would be a lot of logging. A lot of logging. And the thing is, too, you know, by the time we're done with the logging, I don't know, would I really want to play on the map after that? I don't know. But yes, I have thought of that before. That would be kind of a cool way of doing it. Eric was saying, I like the theory at the end of last episode, selling all the equipment from the main screen and then using that money to start the next map with. Yes, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I know everyone keeps telling me, sell all the equipment. And yes, if we're going to do that, I think we're just going to do it right from the main screen there. We'll just sell it all right there. The only thing with that is, you got to keep in mind, we're losing like, what, 20% of our value? Because if we actually take the time to drive it to the shop, then it's worth a whole lot more. But in the interest of saving time and trying to keep it interesting, I think we'll just sell it right from the main screen. And then we can see what all equipment we kind of have to. Or actually, well, it would be really nice if we actually could like line it up somewhere somehow that we can see all the equipment. I don't even know myself on one. We got like sheds full of equipment, so I guess we can look at the sheds. That'll work. We'll maybe try to get like all the equipment in the sheds. And then we got like 2 different sheds we can look at. Because again, too, if we put all the equipment in one spot, oh boy, the game will not like it. Chuck was saying the new Mills County update will be out next week. You could run that with a Seasons mod. Ticky Man was saying, I like your idea of silage and cows. I always like large dairy operations. Looking forward to your decision. Well, like I said, haven't made a decision yet. I've just kind of made the decision that I would like to do silage and cows for the next map. I'm just not sure what the next map is yet. And as I noted, everyone, I'm kind of still leaning towards Nebraska. That's the one I'm kind of leaning towards. Actually had a lot of people say No Creek. A lot of you said do No Creek. I have to think about that one maybe. I'm just not sure how well that map would work for silage and cows, everyone. That's why I'm not leaning towards that map. And I know someone did say in the comments here, if we'll get to it, that, I forget, was it Midwest or Mills County now? Midwest, I think, right? Midwest is like a really good dairy operation or cow operation map. So yeah, if you're looking to do cows, that would be a good map to do it on. Tub Farmer was saying, enjoyed the video, dropped a like. Thank you very much for that. BLC Josh was saying, question, I have the custom modding 9RX and I use the following mod. I try to use the following mod and the 9RX just won't go straight. It takes a turn every second. I think that's just something with the follow me mod and articulated tractors, I think. I seem to vaguely remember that in the past. Let's see, Magnus was saying do one of the maps you were talking about, but don't do it with Seasons mod. Great video as always. Thank you very much for that. And I was actually kind of thinking of going along with Magnus on that one. Whatever map we do next, maybe do it without the Seasons mod. We'll have to see once on that one. Haven't fully decided yet. And again, everyone's going to depend on what map we do too. You know, if the map doesn't support Seasons mod, then I probably definitely won't do it. And I also definitely don't want the next series to maybe necessarily go as long as this series did, because this series been a long time, everyone. Long time. And as usually it goes when you go do the longer series, everyone, it seems like a lot of people kind of usually lose interest after about, the first 20, 30, 40 episodes or so. You start, people start dropping out of the series. So again, that's why I typically don't like the series is to go this long, but it just seems like that's how it worked out for this map. I mean, if we only did the first 40 episodes here, we'd probably still be, what, in the first year yet? Barely to harvesting. Let's see what Mr. Austin was saying. I should do Lone Oaks Farm with all John Deere equipment. Ooh, you know what, Austin, you make a pretty persuasive choice there, if you ask me. Yes, Lone Oaks with all John Deere equipment. I mean, how could you say no to that? Disrupt Gaming was saying Midwest is good for large cattle operations. Yes, Midwest, that's the one it was. That's what I thought. Midwest for good, or for large cattle operations. That probably actually would be a good map if we're going to do some massive silaging dairy operations or beef cattle operations. Mitchell's Mining was saying, I love No Creek. Currently playing on it now with Seasons. The version I have is not Seasons ready, but it is also the first No Creek version 1. Which, by the way, as I've noted before, just because a map is not Seasons ready does not mean you cannot play on it with Seasons. You just might have to be a little bit careful, and some of the features are not going to be available, but you can still play with Seasons on a non-Seasons mod ready map. Mitchell's Mining was also saying, also the original 8020 mod did not have the 8020 diesel sticker on the side of it. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. Remember No Creek, maybe West by Wisconsin, but mainly No Creek. Well, West by Wisconsin, we've actually already done that one on the multiplayer server, so I'm going to say that map is definitely out of the equation. And also, the original 8020 did not have the 80... Well, that might be why the 8020 doesn't have 8020 on the side of it then. I'll have to go look at that. Again, as a note, everyone, Josh there, he did send me the original 8020, so I do have it. I just have not taken the time to look at it yet and see if we can fix the fact that we're missing the 8020 decal on the side. But yeah, if the original one's missing it, well, that's definitely why my version's missing it. We'll have to look. Ellie was saying, where can you find the Busters mods? Busters mods can be found on the Busters Facebook page. Again, just go to Facebook there and search for Busters. Should have no trouble finding it. And you can probably find a couple links for them in my mod list as well, which is a reminder, everyone, mod list linked down below for some of the mods I have. Again, not all of the mods, because I don't have links for all the mods I have, so... Okay, 2 headlands. That should be enough room to turn around. We could probably start going up and down the field here now, except for the fact it is time to wrap it up for this episode here already. So, on that note, everyone, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching, and till next time.